Hal Sparks pizza face anymore.
You don't have COVID pizza face.
I don't have COVID pizza face anymore.
You had some
I did.
pre-cancerous treatment.
Yes.
And that you felt too red. But then Frangela had to switch anyway. Right. So we had dessert on Tuesday. And now we get dessert again. We can have nice things again. We can. And you just got to meet Colonel Steve Austin.
Who is so fluffy and so cute and so lovely. And I love him so very much. I want to take him home, but my cat would kill me.
So you can confirm that he is so fluffy you could die.
Yes.
He's so fluffy, I'm gonna
die. He is. He's so sweet.
He is, Steve Austin is not ready for prime time right now.
No,
not yet.
Jamie is the star dog. He is still, let's just say, house training. A little younger than I thought when I rescued him, and not house trained, and also not maybe a dog. Not really sure. We think
his tail's interesting.
Maybe a luck dragon.
Maybe.
Yes. I'm like that Asian couple that adopted a bear by accident.
What?
You didn't hear about that?
They thought it was a like a puppy, a black, but it was a bear.
It was a bear.
Okay.
Yeah, bear. No.
Bear.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Bear.
You think
Stop
they
it.
ate more than slippers?
Bear! Stop that! Stop that, Bear!
So that could be my future, whatever is up there. I don't know. I did. Oh, I thank you for the 1,000 puppy suggestions.
Oh, great. Neat. That's awesome.
Cindy says, Steph, sorry to hear about Fred. It never gets easier. I know. It is true. It does not ever get easier. Take your Kong and fill it with the peanut butter. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
And then freeze it. It lasts longer, and they love it. Your new boy sure is handsome and romantic. Rescue dog mom, Cindy.
Yeah, freezing is a good idea.
Thank you. I was going to do that, but just the report at this hour, Kong has gone missing. Did you know why, Sean? Because Kong bows to no one.
Oh. What? Really?
Kong does not want to be found this morning. I don't know where it is. So I did a regular bone with peanut butter, and I put it in the, what?
Well, there's one down here that we keep stepping
that
on.
You
that
broke
you
your ankle on.
All
Yay!
of us. Every single one of us has stepped on it.
Yeah. Well. Stuff on every floor. Jody just saw my new psychotic ball that you turn it on and it goes.
And he was like, what is that? He kept stepping on it. Like, what is that?
He actually slapped Jamie. He's like, what is this?
He did. And she was like, oh, what did you do to my eye?
Help me.
She
What
was
is
like,
this?
oh, my retina.
Ow, my retina.
Okay. Jody, since we've last spoken, first of all, I came down and you all had masks on because thanks a lot. You Cody idiots and mask holes. LA County is requiring masks indoors again.
Am I right or am I right?
That everyone who's not vaccinated needs to hurry up and die?
Yes.
Okay. I'm still not in the hurry up and die caucus as I have people I love that are not vaccinated. However, I'm so furious, Jody, because as I mentioned this, I'm so furious because it's gotten personal for all of us, hasn't it? But my mom is 98 and has Alzheimer's and has survived a lot in her life, including getting COVID in her nursing home, right? No symptoms. Now she's vaccinated. Someone else has tested positive on the staff there.
Right.
Whole place is shut down again. No one can go see her. She doesn't understand why. Now she has to be retested. I'm like, great, this could still kill my mother because, and I'm like, how is it not mandated that people in nursing homes have to be vaccinated?
Right.
The last my sister had told me, I don't know when that was, but only half the staff or residents were vaccinated because it's in a very red rural county, right? And now here in LA County, 1 month ago, LA and remember that? Remember, we wish we all could beat, play some California music. We wish we all could beat California
We were doing well.
girls, right? Remember?
We were.
Yeah, let's go more
Daisy
Katy Perry.
Dukes bikinis on top.
Right?
Yeah.
We were so hot, we could suck your popsicle. Yeah, no mask. No mask, but a bikini on top. Yeah, we were so hot we would melt your popsicle. That's what I meant.
I wore my bikini.
Yeah, yes, you did.
On
Yeah,
top?
well, that was a month ago. Yeah. Okay, by lifting virtually all restrictions on businesses and other public places, now the coronavirus is resurgent and the nation's most populous county is scrambling to beat back the latest charge of a pandemic. Starting Saturday night, residents will again be required to wear masks in indoor public spaces, regardless of their vaccination
I've been
status.
doing it anyway.
Because we can't have nice things until all y'all heads get vaccinated.
I just found out one of my nieces is refusing to get vaccinated, and she works in the healthcare industry, has 2 young children. My sister is livid.
I can't. Now, Mueller, she wrote, tweeted, being unvaccinated isn't a protected class. Businesses that ban the unvaccinated aren't discriminating.
Nope.
They're reserving their right to refuse service as the free market allows. You don't have an inherent right to go to Applebee's with your out. Brad,
What?
Get vaccinated. You don't have a right to go to Applebee's with your hanging out.
Okay, so I wish someone would have told me that
Well,
earlier.
you would be the person that would need a sign about that.
No shirt, no shoes, no.
Right.
Yeah.
No. Out. This is an all hands on deck moment, said our county's health officer. Again, he acknowledged further intervention could be necessary if conditions deteriorate. Anything is on the table if we continue to get worse. This is why we take action now. People are already saying it, Jody. Like, we may be going back into a shutdown.
Yeah.
The Surgeon General, did you see that? Had to issue an advisory outlining the dangers of health misinformation. Such advisories are typically reserved for urgent public health threats. And he said, Vivek Murthy said, myths swirling around about vaccines like the persistent but inaccurate belief that you get COVID from the shot.
Nope.
Qualifies as such. Misinformation takes away our freedom to make informed decisions about our health and the health of our loved ones, he said. During the COVID-19 pandemic, health and misinformation has led people to resist wearing masks in high-risk settings. It's led them to turn down proven treatments and to choose to get vaccinated. This has led to avoidable illnesses and deaths.
It's like smoking in a restaurant. If I don't want to be around smoke, this is why smoking is no longer allowed in restaurants and bars. It's because if I don't smoke, your smoke's getting to me. So if you have COVID, it's getting to me if we're in the same room.
Right.
And the other thing about them thinking that the unvaccinated are a protected class. No. You have a choice to be vaccinated. Period.
Right.
People that are in protected classes don't have a choice to be who they are.
Yes.
There's a
Correct.
difference.
No, our friends Bob Seska and Jen Kirkman, chimed in about this. About the LA mask mandate. Bob said, no matter how safe and responsible you've been, the refuseniks will eventually produce variants that could make us, the grown-ups, sick or worse. Your anger at the anti-vaxxers should begin with this fact. They're making sure we will never be done with COVID. Jen Kirkman said, thanks a lot, you unvaccinated QAnon yoga moms and free-thinking dudes who listen to Rogan and other stereotypes.
They would have been the people that would have kept the lights on during blackouts and during World War II.
Right.
Yes.
selfishness.
Because freedom.
Right.
Selfishness. Shmoo tweeted, we need vaccine passports for entry to restaurants, theaters, and concerts. French President Macron mandated that. More than 1 million got the vaccine in a single day because of his mandate.
Yeah.
Sticks. Yes,
No,
Travis.
I have
Sticks.
friends-
I'm done with carrots.
I was telling the guys and Jody before the show, I have friends who went to Provincetown for 4th of July. It's a big gay weekend out there.
Yeah.
All of them vaccinated. Half of them in their group have tested positive for COVID. Other ones are quarantining right now, and they've got coughs, and they're worried. But these are all people who are vaccinated who got it.
You can still get it.
It's incredibly frustrating.
Okay. To Sean's home state of Missouri. Will says, so in Missouri, people who falsely call their enemies communists and are dying in rising numbers are threatening to shoot anyone who comes to their door pushing vaccines. In Cuba, people are rising up against actual communists to demand vaccines. What a world. Sean, you said this. I know you were saying you talked to people that got vaccinated and said, don't tell our kids.
My parents talked to him. Yeah.
Right, but this is what
That's
they're
insane.
saying. Did you see this story, Sean, in Missouri? That they're offering ways you can do it in secret, like a drug deal, so that no one sees you and you can have privacy. And right, that people are having to lie. I mean, this is just
That's
so
insanity.
absurd. Yeah,
That's insanity.
yeah. The health department has had to say that. We'll find a way that you right.
If you're afraid,
That
why
we
would
can, you can do this in a more private setting. People don't want to walk in and be seen. I'm like, what actual is happening?
Wow.
That's what I said.
I'm just among the rise. Health authorities in places such as LA County, St. Louis, begging even immunized people to resume wearing masks in public. Chicago officials announced Tuesday unvaccinated travelers from Missouri and Arkansas must either quarantine for 10 days or have a negative COVID test. Meanwhile, do you seriously not have PTSD? I'm like, no. I can't go back in the forest. I was told World War II was over.
The thing about that, though, is that nobody's enforcing that. Not a
Right,
single
right.
authority is enforcing that.
Yeah.
No, I'm just looking around the country. The health department in Mississippi, which ranks dead last, of
Yep.
course, for nationally for vaccinations, began blocking posts about COVID-19 on its Facebook page because of a rise of misinformation about the virus and the vaccine. Mississippi officials recommending people 65 and over and those with chronic underlying conditions stay away from large indoor gatherings because of a 150% rise in hospitalizations over the past 3 weeks. But the political will may not be there in many states, fatigued by months of restrictions. In Michigan, Democratic Governor Whitmer is facing a drive to repeal a law she used to set major restrictions during the early stages of the pandemic.
Oy.
But here we are again. Here we are again, right? I mean, you and I never stopped wearing masks.
I still wear it when I
indoors.
walk
Well,
outside.
except here when I'm talking. But
I mean, I wear it when I walk, the earth like Cain. I wear it. I double mask every day, inside and out.
yeah. Well, I mean, right. I barely gone in anywhere.
I wear it at the grocery store, the post
Yeah.
office.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, if you're going
Yeah.
in anywhere, but I don't. Okay. Would you like to talk about the near overthrow of the United States government? Is that at
Sure,
all?
that's the good
Also-
news, right? Is that
Right.
the good news today? Woo!
Oh yes, and he almost
Fun.
did
Wow.
blow up Iran, but that's not important now.
Fun.
And Mike Pence didn't
Wow.
want to go with the Secret Service on January 6th because he
didn't trust him.
feared a coup.
Yeah.
I feel like, Jody, we need something a little more serious to get to the bottom of
Yeah.
January, because you realize now January 6th did not stand alone.
No.
That this was, and what the happened in this room, this is why General Milley, everyone needs to be called.
Yes.
Yes.
Because,
And as Glenn Kirshner said yesterday, this needs to be a Justice Department thing, not just
Yes.
a,
I think it should be both.
congressional thing.
I think it should be
yes.
both.
Oh, Asha Rangappa,
Yeah.
our friend, said, if these revelations are true and Milley was in fact concerned and expressing his concern about a possible coup to fellow military leaders and law enforcement in the days leading up to January 6th, how were they so utterly unprepared for that day?
Exactly my question.
I mean, there's a lot of questions now with all of this reporting about January 6th. You're like,
yeah.
that was just the culmination of all of this planning. And it cannot, Jody, it cannot go. He can't keep getting away with
He
this, is
can't.
my point.
He can't.
This cannot go unpunished.
I agree.
You can't just...
Can we make a citizen's arrest?
And yes, as Glenn said, this is ongoing. This is an ongoing coup. It
Yep.
is okay.
You can't keep getting away with it! You can't keep getting away with it!
Yes. Nick says, wow, watching Deadline White House right now, they're saying discussing Pence's actions on January 6th. Pence refused to get into a Secret Service car while evacuating because he feared a coup in which the Secret Service was involved.
Yeah, he's like, don't take me away from here because then I know I won't be able to do my job.
Right. Because we've heard about these, Trumpy Secret Service people. Oh my God. I mean, it's just, one or two guys are different in this scenario.
Oh, yeah.
And we're, right?
Oh, yeah.
What if it had been a sycophant instead of Milley, right? Or, in this position. Or
Who
that.
can you trust anymore?
Exactly. Mayo tweets, Trump is the leader of the largest domestic terrorist organization in the history of our country.
Yep.
Thank you. It's like if Osama bin Laden was traipsing around after 9/11, giving rallies. Oh, by the way, his rally is not, with Bill O'Reilly, is not selling very well.
Yeah, I just saw that headline.
Oh, dear.
Rude Pundit had a suggestion.
What is it? What?
They should add Bill Cosby to the lineup.
Oh, that's true.
There
That's
you
a
go.
seller. That's a seller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like Lollapalooza.
Ideas.
The rapey tour?
Yeah, the Rapey McRaperson tour.
Right.
Sure.
Right. Wait. Oh,
At
here
least-
it is.
Yeah.
Tickets for Trump's big arena tour with Bill O'Reilly
Big
are
area
not in
tour.
high demand. Lots of tickets remain unsold as the dates approach. I think I'll need a tinier violin. I apologize. With great fanfare, the ex-president announced the tour that includes stops in Trump-friendly cities. The response for tickets to go up as high as $8,500.
What?
For a meet and greet with Trump. And O'Reilly has been tepid at best. Concert halls and arenas, as they're reopening after COVID, tickets for popular acts are selling out in days.
Yes.
Not so for Trump, who has been holding smaller and free rallies over the past
Right.
in Orlando, where the duo is hosting a 20,000 capacity Amway Center. On December 12th, box office employees said there was still a lot of tickets open. And scene. Oh my God. It's so pathetic.
Wow.
Yes.
Meep wow.
Oh, and also, yes, meep wow.
From the Little Rascals.
Yes, we were saying it yesterday.
His phone wasn't very good, though.
No, his phone was
Okay.
awful.
All right. Oh, we're running along already.
Oh,
and
goodness
we even only had a light brushing of the horrors that await us this morning.
But it's Friday.
And
it's
Jody's
Friday.
here. I mean, do we even need to do a commercial for the Steph store? I mean, the shirts are flying off the right. Look at this. Look at it. Get your face
Look
up
at
there.
that.
Get your face up there. Look. We have them for Team Pfizer, Team J&J. We are all team vaccine here. We have amazing.
That's right.
And you can get it on everything. Right, Chris? Not just shirts.
Bath mats, shower curtains. You can get it on art, a clock. You can get
Duvet.
a selfie bomb on a clock.
We have Stephanie Miller swag. We have sexy liberal swag. And, of course, all the vaccine shirts. Get it now. StephanieMiller.com. Whee!